In a quiet corner of New York City, at the Grand Central subway station, there lived a homeless man named Charles. Every day, he'd sit with his torn cap in hand, asking for change from the sea of people rushing past. Some would drop coins without a glance. Others wouldn't even notice him. Life was harsh, but Charles had grown used to it. One winter morning, a tall, well-dressed man in a navy blue suit stepped off the train. Unlike others, he didn't rush. He paused, looked down at Charles and asked, "Why do you only ask? Do you ever give?" Charles was taken aback. "Sir, I live off what others give me. I have nothing of my own to offer." The man smiled. "If you believe you have nothing, then that's all the world will ever give you back. But if you find something, anything to offer in return, the world will surprise you." And just like that, he walked away, disappearing into the crowd. That moment stuck with Charles. All night he couldn't sleep. The man's words echoed in his mind. "Give something in return." But what could I give, he thought. I don't have money, a home, or even food for myself. The next morning, sitting under the cold sun, he noticed something, a little girl crying because she lost her balloon. Her mother looked frustrated. Charles gently pulled out a napkin from his pocket, and with a piece of charcoal he kept for scribbling poems, he drew a balloon with a smiling face. He handed it to the girl. She lit up with joy. Her mother gave Charles $1 and thanked him. That was his first trade, not for money, but for joy. From that day on, Charles began drawing, on napkins, on pieces of cardboard, on anything he could find. Smiles, hearts, quotes, cartoons, he gave them to those who gave him coins. People started to notice. His artwork made them smile. They'd stop, talk, tip him more. One day, a local cafe owner walked by and paused. "Did you draw this?" he asked, holding up a napkin sketch of a puppy. Charles nodded. "I'll pay you $20 a day if you can draw napkins like these for my customers." That was the turning point. Soon Charles had a small table in the corner of the cafe. People came in just to see his art. He wasn't asking anymore, he was giving first. A year later, the same man in the navy blue suit stepped into the cafe. He froze when he saw Charles' clean clothes, smiling, a sketchbook in hand. Charles walked up to him with a grin. "I've been waiting to repay you." He handed him a napkin that read, "You reminded me that even empty hands can give, and when you give, life gives back more." The man smiled. "Told you, you just had to believe you had something worth offering." Moral of the story: success doesn't always start with money. Sometimes it begins with one small act of value. You don't have to wait until you have everything. Just start with what you have, because when you give first, life has a way of returning it tenfold.